I'm glad you clicked on the help video. So let me assist you how to answer this homework question. So first of all, we're given that g of x is defined as f of x minus 1 minus 3, where the graph of f is shown in red, and we're going to draw this graph of g of x. So this here is f. Now, since g is defined as f of x minus 1 minus 3, that means we're going to draw the exact same graph of this, simply transformed specifically using translation, sliding things left and right. So let's talk about the two values that we have here. This x minus 3 is going to result in a horizontal translation, sliding things specifically in the direction of a positive direction of plus 1. So when we move things left and right, which is normally again affecting the x coordinates, as you see right here, we're going to do the opposite of the notation that we see, and we're going to move up and down, which is going to affect the y coordinates. That's going to affect again the entire function of f of x, which you recall, f of x is just another way of saying y. So ignoring all of this and just imagining this being y, we have y minus 3. So we're going to move all of the y values down 3 units. So to do this specifically with this graph here, because it's a polygon, we want to plot every single one of the points. This is different from the parent functions, where I just have to use 2 points, the vertice, and then any other pretty point. I want to plot these points again in order from left to right or right to left. I do not want to start in the middle and then try to plot these 2 points, because I'm going to end up overlapping and it's going to mark it incorrect or incomplete. So avoid that. So either start with the point on the left or start on the point on the right and connect them again in sequential order from left to right or right to left. I'm going to start here with this left point and then simply connect my points going to the right. So I'll start by first plotting the transformation of that point by moving it, like I mentioned earlier, 1 unit to the right and 3 units down. So that would put that point right there. I am then going to plot my second point, which is this one here, by doing the same thing, moving it 1 unit to the right and 3 units down. And then finally the last point, 1 unit to the right and 3 units down. And as I'm plotting these points again will be connected automatically. And when you read the instructions again, it says to just simply click off the grid and it'll stop drawing again the graph, and then you could submit your answer. So, but overall, the main idea again here is understanding what that means, which means to graph again 1 unit to the right and 3 units down. Now, if you're still getting this one wrong and you know you're doing this correctly, double check again that you're connecting these points from left to right and that you did not start with this middle point and went up and then went back down and then connected again to that point right there, because it's going to see that you're overlapping here and it's going to mark it wrong because of that overlap, because you have an extra piece of graph that isn't required again for this answer. You only need 2 line segments, this one and that one. Well, I hope this video was helpful. If you have any more questions, again, just send me an email. Hope you have a good day.